Welcome back to Video Underground, Pullman's own home of music news.
Mari is going to give you the rundown on the latest singles in VU's Top 10 Countdown, and Sonia is standing by to introduce our albums to watch.
We give you the scoop on recent moves from Linkin Park and tell you about the most alt-rock elevator ride ever taken.
Stick around for all this and more right here on VU.
It's time to head underground.
Rambling. I'm having trouble finding new stories to tell. It's probably cause I feel I'm locked inside of a shell. I sail inside the mental part of doing it well, like LL. It be life living, to live it is more than this. Wishing that I was living, not tripping off having money. It's funny thinking of when we were little, it wasn't nothing. Just the reason mama went through the struggle though. It made me proud to see her living next to the white folk. Tell her I love her for putting aside a life for us. Really the reason I'm bothering with a college course. And for my father, I never call him. I bear the shame, wear it every day. I'm feeling frayed, torn by the seam, torch to the green, hit a couple beats.
This week in an interview, Passion Pit's Michael Angelakos came out as gay. He said this publicly for the first time on popular podcast Spin Reports. He stated that he has told very few people in his closest circles and that he simply does not know how to talk about it publicly. He spoke about his marriage and divorce to stylist Kirsty Mucci and how he discovered his sexuality in the process.
Mucci was a large part of urging him to come out and to put a stop to his self-loathing. Angelakos felt as if he was not being honest in his work and to his fans by keeping this part of him hidden. He now advocates against self-hate and encourages all to be true to themselves.
Don't go anywhere, Sonia is standing by to present the albums to watch for this week.
Thanks, Connor. We've got a killer lineup of albums to give a listen. Riff Raff allowed early streaming of his new EP, Trenchcoat Towers, in early November. The EP has been released under his alias, Jody High Roller, and is a very lean 4 tracks. Every track comes with an instrumental, so fans can make what they will of Riff Raff's beats. Riff Raff does have controversy down to a science, but none of the tracks off of the EP are as provocative as some of his previous work. Fans shouldn't be driven away though, the beat and lyrics still drop heavy as ever. CeeLo Green's 5th studio album, Heart Blanche, is a departure from what many fans expect from CeeLo nowadays. The album has a sense of happiness and sunshine that is at first a bit unnerving, but becomes more comforting the further you dive into the album. Though there is one very familiar part of this album, and that is CeeLo singing his heart out over the sounds of a gospel choir. Anybody looking for a happier side to CeeLo's soul won't be disappointed. Justin Bieber is back in the spotlight with his new album, Purpose. This is the first real breakup album from Bieber, and it has a lot more emotion than his previous happy-go-lucky tunes. Bieber sees this as a turning point in his life after a tumultuous few years. He believes performing this album has helped him both confront some of his demons and change him for the better. You can hear his pain throughout the album, but there is also a glimmer of hope in the dark. Pentatonix' self-titled album is their 5th studio production, but the first which is wholly original. The album has quite a few gems within the 13 tracks. From catchy to haunting, these tracks show Pentatonix still doesn't have a solid identity. This is the first wholly a cappella creation to try to break into mainstream music. After swelling popularity and critical praise, Pentatonix handily accomplishes this goal. During many of the tunes, the listeners forget that the drums and bass are being created by a human voice. Fans of Pentatonix will be delighted with this album, and anybody looking to branch out their grasp of what music can be will not be disappointed. Sound and Color takes a different direction from artist Alabama Shake's first album, but it manages to retain the modern blues rock feel that got fans excited in the first place. The album is a bit more down-tempo than expected, but every tune has a real soul that listeners can latch onto and really appreciate. Alabama Shake's unique sound holds onto the mixture of James Brown and the Stones to create the ultimate bluesy album. The powerful vocals and inspired instrumentation will keep you coming back for more. Those are the albums to watch out for this week. Now back to Charlie and Connor in the studio.
Chester Bennington of Linkin Park has decided that he's going to step down as frontman for Stone Temple Pilots. He joined the band as a replacement for Scott Weiland back in 2013. He has worked with both bands for the past few years, but lately has felt that he is too overwhelmed with the workload.
In a parting statement, Bennington said that working with Stone Temple Pilots has been an amazing experience, and out of fairness to his bandmates, he will focus solely on Linkin Park. STP responded by saying that it has been an honor to play with Chester. Luckily, they already have a lot of music recorded and will work with various singers until they find the right replacement to fill Bennington's shoes.
Hey guys, it's Hunter. I'm here at the Cub asking you guys where you want to see artists perform on campus. Hey guys, I'm here with John. So John, where's a place on campus that you would like to see your favorite artist perform?
I would like to see my favorite artist perform in Martin Stadium.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Who would you like to see there?
Such a great question. If I had to choose, I'd probably say Big Crit.
Ooh,
Some
that's a good
Southern
one.
hip hop.
I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Hi, I'm here with Holly. And Holly, where's a place on campus that you'd like to see somebody perform?
I really like On Top of the Library, and I love One Republic. So I think it would be really cool if they came here.
That would be cool if One Republic came here. Hi, I'm here with Rika. Rika, where would you like to see your favorite artist perform on campus?
I probably would like to see them on Beasley because that's the best place. It's really open, a lot of seats, a lot of people can go.
So who would you like to see perform there?
Lecrae.
Ooh, I've never heard of him. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be really cool. I'm here with Kate and Mallory. And Mallory and Kate, where would you guys like to see your favorite artist perform on campus?
I would really like to see them on Terrell Mall, just because it's just a good place to hang out and people can walk by and see kind of part of it and stay if they want. And then my favorite artist is 21 Pilots, so I feel like that would just be a good place for them to perform.
I'd agree on Terra Mall, although I'd probably prefer to see the Arctic Monkeys or Freelance Whales.
That'd be awesome. I feel like the mall would definitely be a good place because a lot of people could be there.
Phil Collins has announced that he intends to return to music after a 4-year retirement, but it appears that there is hate in the air tonight as a petition has been underway to stop his return. The argument for the petition states, there is far too much suffering in the world as it is. The petition already has 3,000 plus signatures and a slew of comments, all different shades of disdain for this artist.
The campaign against Collins has been likened to stopping a global plague in online message boards. But have no fear, Phil Collins fans, there is another petition that has been launched in support of the comeback. Unfortunately, it only has 304 supporters. Don't worry, Mr. Collins, we can't stop loving you.
Don't go anywhere. Up next is Video Underground's exclusive Top 10 Countdown as presented by Mari Connor.
Thanks, Charlie. Now let's dive right into this week's countdown. Starting our countdown at number 10 is Imaginary Friends by Deadmau5. The latest track is one of those songs that will get your heart racing and feet moving. Using synth intensity and a consistent energy, this song builds to a signature entrancing climax. Stay tuned for any new releases, as this track will be sure to keep you wanting more. This next song comes from the same talented female rapper who brought us Work It and Lose Control. Taking the number 9 spot, Missy Elliott comes back with WTF. Featuring Pharrell, this track has the same energetic and upbeat rhythm that we can always expect from her. We can only hope that Missy sticks around and brings us some more fun and catchy tracks. Coming in at the number 8 spot is Game Over from Cool Uncle. Featuring Mara Hawthorne, the duo sings together to bring us an evocative and groovy track. Using elements from old school R&B that intertwine perfectly with their soft lyrics, this song is a great one to check out if you need a little soul in your life. If you're in the mood for a slower hip-hop song, then make sure you check out the new collaboration between Lil Durk and Dej Landing our number 7 spot on this week's countdown is My Beyonce. Both vocals seem to complement each other in an unforgettable way that meshes perfectly with the slower tempo, bringing us an amazing vibe. Bringing in the number 6 spot is Venus Fly by Grimes. The track keeps an upbeat and fun tempo while using deep and meaningful lyrics that imply a break from the typical dance song. Featuring Janelle Monáe, this is another one of those songs that will get you out of your chair and up onto your feet. Our next song in our top 10 countdown is Thrilled by Punchline. Taking the number 5 spot, this song is the title track of their upcoming album that is expected to release in early December 2015. If you're into pop punk, then you'll love this talented Pennsylvania group. With a fun and upbeat rhythm, this song will definitely get you excited for the album. If you're looking for something groovy with great vibes, then look no further. Coming at number 4 is Better Give You Up by FKJ. Using soul, electronic, and R&B, Better Give You Up is another testament to his creation of essential grooves. This song brings high anticipation for the album that is on the way. Hitting the number 3 spot is I'll Show You by Justin Bieber. Produced by Skrillex, this song was another pre-release lifted from his newest album, Purpose. The lyrics give a transparent and direct meaning to his song, which is accompanied by breathtaking video depicting nature's glory. Taking the number 2 spot this week is X's and O's by Ellie King. She brings her own style of music to the stage, intertwining everything from blues to rock and roll. Adding in her vintage sass and amazing vocals, X's and O's is a fun song to listen to that'll sure to get you singing along with her. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Taking the number 1 spot on this week's Top 10 Countdown is G-Eazy's Me, Myself, and I. The track is accompanied by his latest visual, co-starring singer-songwriter BB Rexa, which puts his celebrity lifestyle under a microscope. Me, Myself, and I comes from his newest album, When It's Dark Out, which is expected to release in early December 2015. That'll do it for this week's countdown. Let's head back to the studio with Connor and Charlie.
Last week, the bands The Devil Wears Prada, The World Alive, and Today to Remember flew into Florida for the Apollo 10 tour. Everything was going well until all 17 people of the aforementioned bands were trapped in an elevator together. The Orlando Fire Department came to the rescue of all the musicians, and everyone was unharmed.
Everyone involved seemed to have a good time together in the cramped space. All but Daniel Williams of Devil Wears Prada. He later tweeted that he was freaking out the whole time. Sorry, Daniel, at least you were stuck with friends, right?
Talk about a day to remember. That's all we have time for this week. Be sure to tune in next time for our season finale. I'm Charlie Nelson.
I'm Sonia Lozano.
I'm Hunter Jordinger.
I'm Mari Connor.
And I'm Connor Henriksen, and we'll see you next time on Video Underground.